I'm Chris Schneider. Welcome to Lake TV's Classic Game of the Week. We go back to November 7th, 2014 for this second round Class 5 state playoff game between the Camdenton Lakers and the Columbia Battle Spartans. This was a huge playoff game between two teams who were on a roll, and the winner of this game would go on to win the state championship that year. We hope you enjoy our Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from early November 2014 between Camdenton and Battle.
Set to kick right here. We've got Caleb Adams, and it's a little squib. It's going to bounce field there by Carter Williams, and he'll be wrapped up and pushed backwards in, leading the stop right there for Battle.
Haran Milo was in on the tackle, number 16. Pretty good discipline there, and they obviously did not want to kick the ball deep to the return men for the Lakers. Standard high school 50 defense, 3 down defensive linemen, 2 stand-up defensive ends.
First give, Josh Martin, knocked back and falls ahead to about the 37, 38-yard line. So modest yardage on the first down give. That'll bring up second down and 7.
Getting a good block from his tight end spot. He'd like to have broke out a little bit more, but 3 yards is solid on first down.
So second down and 7. You know, I see in there at quarterback, you're going to have Jordan Knight, and then you're also, of course, going to have Ty McDuffie. Jordan Knight, he's a little bit better passer, so if Camdenton's forced to pass tonight, look for Knight to get the call.
And there's the running room.
Good yardage across midfield, and he'll be drugged down there inside of Battle territory. And just 2 carries in the ball game, he's already got some good momentum.
Yeah, Henry Brownell, and then the left guard as well, Justin Murdoch. Great blocks, really popped him out there for the big gain inside Battle territory. Battles went to 4 down defensive linemen now, and there's the jump.
Hand off to Martin. I don't know if we got a flag on it. Should have. Martin going to be bottled up just after a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down and 8. So second down and 7, they're going to give him a 3-yard gain. McDuffie under center. Martin in the backfield. He's going to get the carry. Trying to get through that first line of defense, but no such luck, and that's going to be a very short gain after the Battle defense shows good, I would say good fundamentally sound discipline right there to get the stop, and that'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, and there was a good cutback lane there. Martin just couldn't get to it.
So 3rd down and 6. Now here's a big play early in the ball game.
Unbalanced line left for the Lakers.
The gives to Martin. They remain to keep it on the ground, and Battle not fooled on that play. That's going to be just a gain of 2, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
A.J. Jones from his linebacker spot coming up and making the tackle for Battle, and just not really able to crack anything on the left side of the line. They were unbalanced, overloaded to that left side, and Battle was able to get underneath it and make the tackle.
This is the same formation that we saw last week when they had that fake punt that we called in the broadcast, Mike. Here they got out there as their quarterback again, and we're going to get a timeout. Maybe a flag
by the back judge, but William, they weren't anywhere near delay of game there.
And here's that formation, Mike. Looks interesting. We'll see if they do punt. Michael Terry on to punt.
See if they can try to draw him off. They almost got the defensive end, but no flag.
Terry's going to punt, and you obviously can hear, Coach, that's a good punt. It's going to bounce inside the 10 and roll down. Excellent punt by Terry. They're going to field that at the 2-yard line of Battle, and that is an excellent special teams play.
Well, let me do the math here. Let's see here. You're punting from the 42. You down it on the 2. That's about as good as it gets. 40-yard net, no return.
Yeah, we saw a great punt by Terry last week. Dropped it inside the 10-yard line of Rolla in a big situation. And I'll tell you what, that's excellent because special teams play such an important role in football. But they're not the fancy, the gloated, the plays that really, really get talked about. But that's huge right there, Mike.
Yeah, they got a little side spin on that punt and was able to make it check up.
So 1st and 10 at their own 2.
Cornerback on an island on this side here, William.
Brevin Tyler, the quarterback. There's the give, the tailback, Nash Sutherland, and he's bottled up right there at about the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Kevin Jones, nice tackle, and that was almost a safety.
He just did get out of the end zone and back to that original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up second down and 10 here.
It's really difficult to defend this much field, and look at the responsibility for the cornerback on this side, Jacob Wise. He's on an island.
There's the give to Sutherland again. This time he's got some yardage, and he's going to take it all the way up to about the 11-yard line before being taken down by Aspen Hill. by the Lakers, and Aspen Hill coming off a very good ball game a week ago.
And that's going to change the field position there, 3rd and 2, so a big play coming up early in this game.
You touched on Wise out there on the island. He's the one that recovered that fumble late in last week's ball game that sealed the deal for the Lakers. So 3rd and 2 now. Big 3rd down here for the Lakers. The give is to Sutherland. He cuts back. He's got good room. Watch him go all the way to the 30, and here he goes. Across the 40 midfield. Wise the only hope there. Shakes him, and then going to be taken down by Jennings all the way up down to the 31-yard line of Camdenton, and that's a huge gain on 3rd and short.
Yeah, when you were crowded up on the line of scrimmage like that, yeah, you want to get the stop, but there's no defense in depth, and that took it all the way down to the Laker 31.
I have 59 yards on that carry, and that's huge, Mike. On 3rd and 2, you can't contain, and you see it early in the ball game. Nash Sutherland, very tough, comes into the ball game with over 1,700 yards. He has 16 rushing scores, and he shows why he's put together an outstanding campaign this season.
Single setback, and again, a little bit of a spread with the wide receivers to both sides of the field.
So Brevin Tyler in at quarterback still. Play action, they're looking to the left side. He's going to throw it up.
Nice.
And great defensive play right there. Nice coverage out there on the far sideline.
Derek Beck with just good technique, and that's all you can say about it, William. He watched the receiver, saw him start to post up, looked, found the ball, and the ball actually overthrown a little bit, but great coverage by Beck.
Looking for Javion McQuitty was Brevin Tyler right there, and I'll tell you what, he just overshot him a little bit, and like you said, great defensive play by Beck. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the Lakers' 31-yard line.
And McQuitty was looking for a flag and was pretty demonstrative about it. Officials at this level do not like that.
And to no avail, and rightfully so. I didn't feel like he was interfered with.
They're both playing the ball. Pretty easy call.
So out of the shotgun now. Brevin Tyler now looks into the flat wide receiver screen setup, has his man, that's caught, and then a nice stick right there. I think that's Hill once again. Late flag flies in. We'll see what that's about.
The official farthest away from it, that may be a late hit out of bounds unless he got a holding call there, but he was the furthest away from it, and it is going to be a hold, so it will come back.
That's Shyrome Thorpe on the reception. They tried to set up that wide receiver screen, and they're going to get a hold call, and it's going to push it back. But you got to like the play Aspen Hill made coming up from a safety position right there, Mike.
Yeah, and he had to try to fight off that block and then try to maintain containment the entire time. That was a great job by him, and able to draw the penalty as well. Now, it is a spot foul, which was well upfield, so it, in effect, will only be a 7-yard penalty, but the Lakers will take it. It'll be 2nd and 17.
Battle all the way down to the 37-yard line. Brevin Tyler now the play action. He waits for it. They were looking for a drag route. Nice coverage there by Camdenton. He was looking for Kellen Nagel, but to no prevail, and that'll bring up 3rd and 17.
Yeah, a little disappointing there for the Lakers, even off the play action. The quarterback had all day to wait for that receiver to cross the entire formation, but the pass is too far out in front, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 17. Ball placed at the 38-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the right side.
They're having all kinds of trouble getting their plays in here right now, and a play clock down to 7 seconds.
Well, you hear the noise being made by the purple haze here, and that could have something to do with it. They get it off. Tyler now flushed out of the pocket. He steps up looking for his man. That's a great play. Jacob Wise with the interception.
Yeah, the safety rotated over. A little bit of separation with the receiver, who was, the intended receiver for the pass, but the safety just rotated over, timed it perfectly, diving catch, and a big turnover for the Lakers.
2nd consecutive week that Jacob Wise has a takeaway, and quarterback Brevin Tyler was looking for Thorpe on the play, Shyrome Thorpe that is, had a little bit of separation from the corner spot, but you read it perfectly, Mike. Jacob Wise comes over the top and makes a great play on the football.
And one thing we'll have to keep an eye on as this game goes along, the Laker defensive linemen rushing the passer, they were thinking more containment than they were getting to the quarterback. They didn't want him to break out of the pocket.
Now Knight in there at quarterback. He gives it to Martin, who stays on his feet. He's all the way up to the 29-yard line. They'll give him the 30, and that's a big gain on 1st down. We're going to give him 15 yards and a Laker 1st down.
Nobody else has touched the ball offensively other than the quarterback and Josh Martin. I think you got to play something off of that somewhere along the line as Carter Williams checks in. Again, a little bit different look for the defensive lineman. Big gaps, 4 down linemen.
And there's the first give for Carter Williams on the night. And he's going to take it down to about the 32-yard line and gain of 2 or 3 on first down. They're going to give him 2, and that'll bring up second down and 8. So that'll bring up a second down and 7. Knight under center. Carter Williams remains in the backfield. Misdirection. They're going to get Keegan Ray. It might be Wise, actually. That's a good tackle. Yeah, that's Wise, but in on the stop. That's a great tackle by Marshall Willingham from the linebacker spot.
I like the call, though. I mean, it makes the defensive ends and linebackers respect the fact that there might be something coming in the way of a counterplay.
Football. Knight now stumbles a little bit. Play action in the flat looking for Wilsman. He was interfered with.
That's a flag.
Yeah,
all day.
Definitely going to have to throw it. He was hitting the back well before the ball was in his vicinity. So that's going to be a spot foul, correct, Mike?
No, that'll be a 15-yard penalty on the pass interference. And I think the Lakers got a little bit of a break there because I think the pass was actually overthrown. So there was no way that Wilsman was going to make the catch, I don't believe, unless he can really get up off the ground. But a really big penalty for the Lakers, pass interference, first down.
Yeah, 15-yard penalty at the high school level. So after the pass interference call, 1st and 10, ball placed at their own 49-yard line. Jordan Knight and their lone receiver, bottom of your screen, Jacob Wise.
I think they're going to run a sweep to this side, William. Yep.
Good call, they do. Cuts back, does Martin, and then it's pushed back. He has just one. That's a good tackle right there.
Anderson really got upfield, got across the line of scrimmage, and forced Martin to cut back very early on the play. That was designed to come all the way to the sideline.
Good call on the sweep, though.
Really overloaded right here with the triple I.
Quick pass into the flat. He's got his man. No, that falls incomplete. Ball thrown a little high looking for Jacob Wise on the quick flat route. That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you get the break. Well, it's not a break. You made the break. But getting the interception, getting the turnover, you would really like to make it count and certainly flip field position, if nothing else. This is not traditionally a throwing formation, but double tight, triple I formation.
Josh Martin lined up at the tailback spot. He's into the flat, and they're looking for him. That is dangerous. Pass floats up there, falls incomplete. I'll tell you what, 44 Marshall Willingham had it bounce off of him, and then it hits Martin, who had a chance, and that had disaster written all over it from the get-go. Michael Terry now into punt. Punt returner back there, Jerron Key. Back at his own 10-yard line for the... Oh, and that one very nearly blocked. I'm not sure how it wasn't.
And covered by the Lakers.
I'm not sure what happened there or why it was fielded so early, because that was bouncing further into Battle territory. But nonetheless, Battle takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Mike?
Yeah, good coverage there by Aspinall. I think the ball just came up on him and it got in on him, and it was going to hit him one way or the other. So he went ahead and made the catch cleanly, but they pinned him back at the 19.
So good punt once again by Terry, and they do flip field position. Now it looks like Battle's going to go with an empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right side, double set to the left.
You've got to get a little bit of pressure on Brevin Tyler. You've got to make him look down a little bit, and you have to be very cognizant of the quarterback draw here.
You know, Mike, it's shotgun here, goes in motion. There's the give. No, Tyler keeps it on the read option, and he'll be bottled up after about 4 yards, maybe 5. Fooled everyone, including myself, on the read option. Nice job by Tyler.
Well, I thought he'd handed it off to Sutherland as well, too. You don't see the read option on that jet play across the formation like that very often. Executed very well on a 5-yard pickup.
And if the quarterback sells it, it's very effective. You saw it. I mean, 5 yards on first down is exactly what you're looking for. So 2nd down and 5 now. The one knock against this Laker defense, Mike, has been the long pass. So a team like Battle that loves to throw it down the field, see if we don't have anything happening there. And there's the option. Tyler's going to keep it. He cuts back inside. Now outside. Good blocking downfield. He's across midfield and then taken down out of bounds at about the 46-yard line where they'll spot it. And that's good for a big gain. I think 35 yards, Mike. Big guy chugging down the field to help his team. 1st and 10 now. Tyler looks to his left. He's got the screen and overshoots his target. Once again, he was looking for McQuitty. Tyler on the keep, and he'll be bottled up. Santon Keys in on it, and then also for the Lakers, you had Justin Murdoch making the stop, and that really play controlled by Santon, who got in the backfield and forced Tyler to switch directions, and then his teammates helped him out, and that's just a good play by C.J. Santon. So a big 3rd and 10 now. Ball just inside of Laker territory. Quick pass out in the flat. That's a good pass. Shaking off a tackler and then getting first down yardage and still on his feet down the sideline inside the 10 to the house. Touchdown, Shyrome Thorpe, and what an individual effort by the young man.
Yeah, 46 yards for the touchdown, and the Lakers just got caught inside. Again, that flanker screen, you can be blocking downfield if the receiver is behind the line of scrimmage, and Battle executed it perfectly. I guess the key here that they were faking this was that they had the holder, the actual holder that you put on the ground out there for the kicker.
And the extra point is up and good.
Caleb Adams there added it on for Battle.
Now East takes the lead 7-6 over North in that game, and there's the kick by Adams. Bounces to Carter Williams. He takes it across the 30, and then he meets tough guy right about the 34-yard line. There's some extracurricular activity well after the play. Mike, talk about that Fort Zumwalt game, North and East playing. The winner of that game would play the winner of this game, and essentially, I know it's the quarterfinals, but the Elite Eight across the state. And when we get a second, I want you to tell the viewers about this, how the home team would work in that, okay?
Sure will.
Here's the give to Martin. He cuts inside and bottled up. Tell you what, they're doing a nice job of containing Martin. He broke a long run in the first possession, but since then, very little doing.
Yeah, Rovon Blocker, I thought had a little bit of a horse collar there.
So 2nd down and 9.
Essentially 9 men in the box here, William.
Martin trying to get outside. He does. Cuts inside, and he's got a first down. Nice tackle, but I think he's right about at the sticks. They're going to spot him at the 45-yard line, and that's good for a Laker first down.
Good blocking out there, and the man who just made the tackle on the previous play, Rovon Blocker, gambled, got caught inside, and that allowed Martin to get outside for that first down.
So fresh set of downs here, the Lakers, the 45-yard line. It's Martin once again. Up inside, he keeps those legs churning, and he has a couple yards. Good tackle. Said you got 9 guys in the box again. It gives to Martin. He's got a few yards. He falls forward off the spin, and he's down to the 44-yard line and very close to, I think he's got another Laker first down.
Yeah, got a good spot there as the tackle was made.
Once again, 9 guys in the box here for Battle. Same set for the Lakers. It's Martin once again. Good push right there by Brownell, but not a lot doing, and they bottle him up and push him backwards. That's only a gain of a half yard, maybe a yard. McDuffie in at quarterback. Misdirection. Martin outside. He's trying to get outside. He does, but good containment, and there's the guy we were talking about.
I thought we were going to see a face mask there, but no flags coming out. That was the old counter tray where you pull the offside guard and tackle across the formation. They lead. The Battle just got out there and were able to come up from behind and make the tackle.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from November 7th, 2014, a second-round playoff game between Camdenton and Columbia Battle. The winner of this game went on to win the state championship that year. Now let's get back to the action.
3rd and 10. They've got it at the 45-yard line of Battle. Fake handoff. Stepping up, and McDuffie got tripped. I think that's a tripping. It looked like he stuck his foot out there. If he doesn't, Chandler Anderson has the quarterback sack. That's for loss of 6 yards, but I'll tell you what, it looked like he stuck his foot out and very well could have got called for a trip. Mike?
I agree wholeheartedly. You see that a lot in high school, though, where they'll roll the quarterback, a right-handed quarterback, to the left side. He was never able to get those shoulders squared up to try to get a pass downfield.
So on the negative play, Lakers forced with a 4th and 17, and Michael Terry on to punt again. Gets off a good one. That's fielded at the 15-yard line. Cut back inside with a little bit of daylight. That's Jerron Key, and that's a decent return up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Derek Beck and good containment by the Lakers. They stayed in their lanes, forced him back to the middle, and Beck was able to make the tackle. Really like to see the Lakers be able to put some pressure on Tyler once he does try to attempt a pass.
They've been going through the air quite frequently. This time the give to Sutherland, and he's outside. We have some flags. This is going to be all for none, and he may go all the way as he cuts back across the field down to the 30. Wise the only guy that could catch him inside the 5, and it's to the house. That's going to be a 72-yard touchdown run, but it's coming back
Yeah, I think the quarterback for Battle, you can read it there on his, by his body language. Tyler standing back behind the line of scrimmage with his hands on his hips, and that just look of frustration there. 72-yarder comes back.
Brevin Tyler takes a snap. Now he looks in the flat. We saw that play earlier. And it's good yardage once again. Cutting back inside up to about the 36-yard line is McQuitty. Good blocking by the receivers downfield, and that's big yardage on first and forever, and that's going to be a first down.
I'm not sure about that yet. It looks like he picked up about 21. It would be just a little bit short after that catch.
Yeah, near side official had him spotted at a first down yardage, but far side had the spot correctly. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1 after the 21-yard completion. And Mike, we've seen those quick bubble screens outside of the receivers a couple times, and they've had excellent success thus far.
Laker corners have got to get off those blocks quicker. Willingham.
There's the give. He bulldozes his way past the first would-be tackler, and then Aspen Hill comes up from his safety position. It takes Willingham down across the 40-yard line up to about the 42-yard line, and that time it is a Battle first down.
Raleigh used this stack to good effect last week, and there's a fumble.
Ball's on the ground, falling down, picking it up.
He can't get up.
Yeah, he can't get up.
He kind of wished he hadn't have gotten up, too, as a matter of fact, because he got cleaned up pretty good there by Justin Murdoch. That's a big, big loss.
Yeah, that's a big loss, and the Lakers going to hope to take full advantage of that, as that's a loss of 17 yards, Mike, on the first down play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 27.
Yeah, Lakers have had some trouble defending it, no doubt.
They're going to throw it. There it is again. And that's McQuitty. He's got good yardage. Michael Terry in on the stop along with Jordan Knight. This time they do contain it, but it's a good gain on 2nd down.
It's just 7-0, but you really have the sense that the Lakers have been outscored by more than that here to this point. No rush
Here's
at all.
Tyler over the middle. That's off the hands of Shy Rome. Thorpe looking for the reception. That's going to fall incomplete, and a nice job by the Lakers to get a stop defensively. Big looking kid, impressive looking specimen. He gets that one. It's a low liner. That flies out of bounds, and the Lakers should have good field position here.
They should, and that was not good technique, no pressure whatsoever. Just hit it off the side of his foot a little bit, and that's a break for the Lakers, and they were able to get that hold. And finally, after that second long, they were able to take advantage and get the stop.
And now here you see it, a little bit of a different look here for the Lakers offensively. You got Knight in the ball game, a little bit better passer, and you got a 3 wide receiver set.
You got to get him off the line of scrimmage. Martin never had a chance.
Bottled up, hit on the stop. Of course, you had Nelson, but also back there, number 55, big Ravon blocker. Tell you what, that's a good play by the defensive Battle. 2-yard loss.
Same type formation, tied into the left side.
A lot of cushion here to Wise in the slot. See if we can't get a quick pass to him. He's going to roll out. They do. They find him across the 40.
That's leading with a helmet. That really should draw a flag. That's targeting to me, William.
And you'll see Coach Shore. He'll have plenty to say about that, because that is an awful missed call right there with that official, especially at the high school level. You're going to get a kid hurt not throwing that flag.
Yeah, that's a great hold there by Terry. I don't know how he held on to that ball.
Martin, the motion man, play action to
He's
him.
open,
He's
too.
got
He's
him in
open.
the flat. He has the reception. He goes to cut across. Willingham drags him down, but Martin very close to first down yardage. And nice job by Willingham to contain Martin, because that could have been a big play. Does Willingham not hold on and go for a little ride for a couple yards?
I'm really surprised. Martin may have gotten a little bit greedy there. Got a good spot, and that should be the first down. If you really want to gamble, play action here, because they have everyone on the line of scrimmage.
McDuffie looking to get the push. He does head forward. They're going to spot him at the 49-yard line. This is very close. We're going to have to wait for an official spot.
They've already signaled it.
And they call it a Laker first down.
Yeah, he had it, and it spun off the initial hit and was able to spin off to his right and clear that midfield stripe. The official had called that a first down right off the bat.
That's a big first down for the Lakers to keep their offense on the field.
Well, yeah, you turn it over on downs at midfield, and with 6:44 remaining in the first half, and the Lakers already down 7-0, this could get away from you here in the first half. Well, and the spot's a yard inside the midfield stripe.
There's the give to Carter Williams from the fullback position, and that's a good play. He keeps those legs churning. He's got 6 yards on first down.
And apparently we're having a little trouble hearing the whistle down on the field as well, too. I heard it when he got up to the 45, and tussle kept on going there, getting just a tad bit chippy. 4-yard pickup.
What do you expect to in a game like this? Two teams who better than the guy that's done it all year long. In the backfield right now, Josh Martin. They're going to give him the carry, and there he goes outside. Look at the man go to the 20, down to the 10, to the house. Touchdown right on cue. Josh Martin makes a play, and the Lakers are an extra point away from tying this one.
Yeah, I wish I could harness that somehow. I just had a sense that somebody was going to make a play, and obviously when you have the double tight end, triple I formation, you're going to go to your star running back, and all of a sudden we have a chance to have a tie game here with the extra points.
The snap is down. Paschal's extra point is up, and it's way good, so the Lakers tie the ball game.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from early November 2014. This was the second round of the playoffs. Two great teams, both of which were capable of winning the state championship that year. So who would prevail and go on to win it all? Let's find out here on Lake TV.
All right, here's the kick from Paschal. That's a good bounce for the Lakers. Fielded there. That's number 13. Very dangerous is Thorpe. He tries to get outside, cuts back, and look at him go before being taken down across the 35-yard line. Jennings with the stop, and I'll tell you what, Thorpe is dangerous in the open field.
He certainly is, and he broke containment on the near side. Again, we see a player for Battle reversing clear across the field and making a big play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 36-yard line. Tyler the give to Sutherland. He's trying to get outside, and he does. Cuts back inside, breaks the tackle, and then he'll be bottled up there after about a gain of 4. That's a lot of running for only 4 yards.
Ginnings, nice play over there. Didn't make the tackle. He may have gotten there late on the tackle, but he was able to contain that, bring it back inside, and hold it to a 4-yard gain. You better hope, never mind.
Thorpe outside. A nice tackle there. Wrapping him up is Jennings around the feet, and then Aspen Hill delivers the blow, but we do have a flag.
Yeah, and it's going to be a bad block, too, on Battle. And again, they're pleading their case with the official. McQuitty was in the area. It's a hold.
Of course, Mike Bissell will have the play-by-play. William Holtz with the color, and we're definitely looking forward to that. So 1st and 14 after the hold. Sutherland with the give, and then coming in and making the tackle. That's McDuffie. That's a good tackle, and that's going to be spotted out at the 34-yard line. They're going to give him just 2 yards on that carry.
Play clock's at 1, and they got the play away.
They're looking deep, looking down the field, and that's hauled in. What a pass by Tyler. He's got his target, Quentin McHenry, down to the 31-yard line, and that's a great ball delivered by Tyler, and McHenry does a nice job adjusting to the football and hauling it in at the Laker 31. 3:25 left in the first half of play. We're deadlocked at 7. The give to Sutherland. No, Tyler keeps it on the quarterback option. Coming up is Aspen Hill making the stop. That's good for 3 yards.
Yeah, they pulled the right guard, Fletcher, across the formation to his left, and that really influenced the linebackers. The quarterback got outside and picked up 3, and it looked like he had a chance to pick up even more. 2:50 left in the half. Remember, Battle burned 2 timeouts early. Good play. That's beautiful.
Nice job right there by Jennings. Right there in the backfield. That's a quarterback sack. And that's impressive tackle by Joey Jennings. That's a big loss on 2nd down. And Tyler thought about pitching it, but he really didn't even have the opportunity because by the time he was going to make his decision, he was wrapped up by Jennings.
Jennings got upfield, turned his body, and just didn't really give the quarterback any option whatsoever.
So after that big loss, brings up 3rd and 12 from the 33-yard line.
Got to get some pressure on the quarterback here.
Tyler, the throw. It's a low throw. What a catch hauled in. Low and behind him, but Kellen Nagel hauls it in, and at about the 27-yard line. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. Looks like he made the...
Wow, that looked like a great catch, but the officials, again, right there on the play, and they ruled that it bounced.
See if the Lakers defense can't make a stop. This would be huge.
They may blitz from that slot defender who's kind of turned sideways. I can't see his number, William. See if they try to blitz him and get some pressure on the quarterback, Tyler. Nope.
Tyler steps up in the pocket. Now going to be flushed to the right, cross his body, and that's in the hands. That's a catch, but it's going to be short of 1st down yardage, and the Lakers are going to take over at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job there by number 19, I believe it was McHenry, getting that catch, but why would you run a 10-yard route when you need 12 for the first down?
Well, yeah, nonetheless.
They're going to pass out of this. Martin's going to throw it.
Looking for Terry.
Oh, well, he pushed him down. There's finally the flags coming in. I mean, it wasn't a pretty pass by any stretch of the imagination, but the defender played right through the receiver for the Lakers, Michael Terry, and that's going to draw a flag every time.
So Coach Scholl reaches into his bag of tricks here as we are in the waning minutes of the first half, and it's going to be in their benefit. I mean, the Lakers halfback pass, and Martin, like you said, not a pretty pass, but with the pass interference, it definitely works out for the Lakers. Jordan Knight now. They give to Martin. He's outside, fights off a would-be tackler, and he's up to about the 46-yard line. That's a good run by Martin. They're going to give him 8, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, Martin, just trying to make a play. I mean, you can't ever fault the kid for that. Probably better off he to run out of bounds there.
So 2nd down and a long 2. 1:20 left here in the half. Jordan Knight ended quarterback for the Lakers. Inside give. No, it's Martin once again, and he's drugged back, but it really looked like he was going to break free. And that's going to be a 1st down, and the clock will stop while they reset the chains.
Yeah, that's a strong young man there for Battle to get him by the shoulder pad.
Yeah, it's Cunningham in at quarterback. It's an option.
No.
And he's going to be bottled up. They're going to call him down. That's a sack, number 55 in on the sack. Rovon Blocker gets the quarterback sack. And I'll tell you what, Cunningham did just hold that ball out there, very lackluster. That could have been disaster for the Lakers.
Yeah, an 8-yard loss there, so that's probably going to change your play call.
30 seconds left.
I don't think they're in any hurry here, Wayne.
Looking for Terry in the slot. Cunningham has his guy and across midfield to about the 49-yard line. Has the completion, has about 7 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. So you got single coverage on both guys. 2 guys on 3 different receivers out here. So look for something out here, bottom of your screen, Mike. And McDuffie looking that way. He steps up, throws. That's going to be intercepted by Willingham. Cuts inside, trying to reverse field. He does across the 40. And he's got some room. There he goes. He's outside across the 40, down inside the 20. And Josh Martin knocks him out of the 10-yard line, and that is a saving tackle. Where's the clock? They have it at double zeros.
Well, they were at 1 for a second when the play ended, and I looked up. And to be honest with you, I think Battle's got a pretty good argument here if they put a little bit of time on the clock. What happened was the quarterback was hit just as he delivered the ball. It stayed on spiral, but it was picked off, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 10. And they say that's the half, and I think the Lakers got a break there.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from November 7th, 2014, a second-round playoff game between Camdenton and Columbia Battle. The winner of this game went on to win the state championship that year. Now let's get back to the action.
Set to kick now is Paschal. Back to return. You've got Caleb Adams back deep. Nash Sutherland and Mr. Thorpe are back. It's a good boot right there by Paschal. Thorpe's going to field it inside his own 10 at about the 8. Now he's going to reverse field. We do have a flag on the field away from the play. Now Thorpe cuts back inside. A nice tackle, and another flag comes out.
Yeah, the second one, I don't know about that because the Camdenton defender, as it turned out, was number 37. That was Riley Shriver. Actually turned his back to the blocker. The first one I didn't see, but that's the one that's going to count. William, they'll spot it back from the 22, and it should probably take it half the distance. So Battle can get out of their way with the penalties. This will be penalty number 6 and a 10-yard penalty, which will give them 6 penalties for 67 yards.
All right, from the 12-yard line, under center, that's quarterback Tyler, and that was a weird-looking play at the line of scrimmage, and here's Sutherland now cuts inside, and he'll be taken down by quarterback, of course. That's in on the tackle, McDuffie, and then also coming up, Michael Terry to assist on the tackle. Brevin Tyler, the sophomore, has been impressive tonight, Mike. I've really liked what I've seen him throwing the ball.
Here's that same late shift. You can't have 2 guys moving
That's
at the
an illegal
snap.
shift.
Now, you can before the snap of the ball. I mean, here's Sutherland with another big run.
Yardage across the 40, cuts back across his field, and there he goes. Watch him go across the 30, now down to the 20. He stutter steps inside the 10, and he'll be pushed out by Beck at about the 5-yard line, but what a run. That's good for 70 yards in a huge play, the second of the night for Sutherland. A minute into the second half, and knocking on the doorstep is Battle. Brevin Tyler the give now. That's Sutherland. He makes a couple of guys missed, and he'll be bottled up inside his 5-yard line to about the 3, and that'll bring up second down and goal here for Battle. 2 guys in motion. Now they run to the other side, and bottling him up back there was that Keys. I know Santon was in on it. Who else you got in there, Mike?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes the more you see, the less you understand. They've overloaded on 3 plays in this drive, overloaded the right side of the offensive formation, but they cut back weak side where there's no blocking that time, and the running back Sutherland really paid the price.
That'll bring up third down and goal. Different set here. It's a direct snap to Nelson, and he's going to find himself in the end zone for a touchdown out of that Wildcat form. Talked about it in the pregame, and there he does it from 3 yards out, and that is a touchdown, and Battle leads 13-7. Score update, Osage leads at the half, 19-7. They're going for a 2-point conversion here, and that's good. 2-point conversion's good. Tyler finds his quarterback, or his receiver, Nagel, and that's good for a 2-point conversion, and now the score is 15-7, so an 8-point lead for Battle at the 9:50 mark of the third quarter. There's that weird kick, fielded right there on the 35-yard line, and good yardage. That's Cassidy up to about the 45-yard line. Trenton Cassidy, the senior tight end, fields it and gets good yardage up to the 45, where Camdenton will start with excellent field position. So McDuffie starts at quarterback, 1st and 10 from the 46. Here's the give to Carter Williams in the fullback position. Good yardage. He keeps the feet moving, and he's down to the 40-yard line, and that's 14 yards and a Laker first down.
That was almost a little bit comical there, as Drawn Key had a hold of his shirt tail and was just dug his heels in, was hanging on for dear life there. Nice little counter to Williams, and 14 yards and a first down.
Meanwhile, Martin gets the give, and he runs into a wall on the play. That's a good tackle, and that's the same guy's name we called in the interception, Marshall Willingham, from the linebacker spot. Same set offensively. Lakers love this set. We got some movement. That'll be a false start, so while we got a minute. Misdirection play to Martin. He finds his hole, bounces off a would-be tackler, and he's thrown back by Willingham. But nice job there. He has about 4 yards, maybe 5. We'll wait for the spot.
Maybe even a little bit more than that. Chandler Anderson, number 18 for Battle, thought he had him, but he didn't. He was just able to just keep the legs churning and get a good positive gain on that.
Brings us to a 3rd and 7. Play action pass. Looking for the Willsman, and overshoots him by a wide margin, does McDuffie, and he is not happy with himself, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 7.
Let's see what the Lakers do here. I'm a little surprised they are punting.
Interesting set here, actually, for the Lakers. You got quarterback McDuffie lined up at the fullback position. Now Terry in motion. This is going to be a fake.
And they've got people scattered all over the field. I don't know what they're waiting for. Snap it. You've got them confused. Oh, the man's open. Turn. And they had to play. They had to play William, and either the receiver turned the wrong way or the quarterback threw to the wrong side. But however it works out, they had to play, and it didn't work out, and it's an incomplete pass.
Lakers can't take advantage, Mike, and now Battle back with the ball. Here's the give to Sutherland. He gets outside, and he's got good yardage across midfield. There's a foot race across the 40 to the 30, down inside the 20, and he'll be taken down there by Aspen Hill. But another big play on the legs of Mr. Sutherland.
Now that's impressive. His speed, he's just clearing the line of scrimmage and wrecking havoc in the backfield for the Lakers.
Tyler the give to Sutherland. We do have a flag.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's going to be an illegal formation, although another nice run. They didn't have the end covered on the near side, William, and you have to have 7 men on the line of scrimmage. Both tackles have to be covered by a number between 1 and 49 or 80 and 99. That's not the case.
So after the penalty, 1st down and about 16, they're going to call it 1st and 15 from the 19. 7-11 left here in this third quarter. Brevin Tyler, the impressive sophomore quarterback, of course, in the ballgame for Battle. He's under center. Play action looking for Sutherland, now looking for the end zone, and that is pulled in. What a catch by wide receiver number 19, Quentin McHenry. That's his second big play of the game, and this one gives Battle a 21-7 lead with just inside of 7 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Battle's made some nice adjustments here, and more importantly, been able to execute in the second half.
Extra point up and good by Caleb Adams, and now Battle leads by a score of 22-7. Adams now the wobbly kick. That's going to be picked up there. And good yardage as Aspen Hill is across the 30 up to about the 35-yard line. Nice tackle right there by number 28. In on the tackle right there for Battle. That's Zach Topash. That's a really good tackle because otherwise Aspen Hill may still be running.
I thought the lane was certainly there, and it looked like he had a head of steam and was ready to go. But Topash with a nice close down there and getting the tackle and stopping the play.
Jordan Knight in at quarterback. Of course, Josh Martin remains in as the tailback. Keegan Ray leading the way for him. It's going to be a play action into the flat to Wilsman. The connection is there, and a nice tackle out on the flat. I think that's Nelson who made the stop. We'll get back to that in just a moment. And here's Michael Smythe, the big fullback. He rumbles ahead and got good yardage into Battle territory. How about that with his first carry of the game? That's good yardage, and that's all the way up to about the 48-yard line of Battle.
Oh, you love to see it. The kid's the up guy in that triple I formation, and he gets the handoff, and you could see the excitement as he cleared the line of scrimmage, was able to pick up 11.
The give, they're going to go right back to Smythe. He makes a couple guys miss, lowers his head, and he's got another Laker first down. That one's good for 12, and they go to the same play back-to-back, and you got to like the call.
Yeah, and I love what the center did there on both of those. C.J. Santon, who was your focus player in the pregame show, he got a great block on both of those runs.
Martin now, and he's got about 9, almost 10, maybe up to first down yardage, and the Lakers now getting things going on the running game.
What's different, William? I don't know. The offensive line's doing the job. They're getting the running backs to the second level, and that's double-digit runs on 3 consecutive runs.
There's Smythe again with his third carry, and they got something going here with this play because that is 3 times Michael Smythe has got a first down on that carry. That one's good for 12 and another Laker first down.
And that's 4 consecutive plays where they've had double-digit, in other words, 10-plus yards rushing. You've got to finish this one off, William, and get yourself back in the game with an entire fourth quarter to go.
Well, you talked about it. Lakers were losing control of this game, and then Battle scores, and you're thinking, what's going on here? But what a response by the Lakers offense to come out here, move into Battle territory, and like you touched on, let's hope they can capitalize. Fake it. Now they give to Martin. He's inside the 10, down to the 5. That's another good run. He's got about 9 yards, and that's Josh Martin style running. Make the first guy miss, and then just do the rest on your speed. And he's all the way down to the 5-yard line of Battle. We'll just keep it simple. Martin on the ground, and he's into the end zone for a Laker touchdown. Josh Martin, second of the game, 28th of the season. And we got ourselves a ball game as the Lakers pull it to a 9-point Battle lead. It's 13-22 with 3:52 left in the third quarter. Aspen Hill the hold. The kick is up. Paschal drills it through, and it's a one-possession ball game.
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from early November 2014. This was the second round of the playoffs. 2 great teams, both of which were capable of winning the state championship that year. So who would prevail and go on to win it all? Let's find out here on Lake TV.
Paschal's kick now over in. Thorpe back at about his own 14. Very nearly fumbled it. We have a flag, and the Lakers contain him at about the 20-yard line. We'll wait to see what the flag is, but if this is against Battle, they'll get pushed back, and this would be a great special teams play by Camdenton. We'll wait for the call.
Yeah, Thorpe very fortunate there as that ball grazed his shoulder pad. It's holding, so it'll be first and 10 from the Battle 10-yard line.
There's the give to Sutherland, and look at Alex Wilsman just will himself, if you will, reaches out one hand and pulls down Sutherland for a short gain of about 4 or 5.
Yeah, that was an impressive tackle and showing some serious strength there to take down a running back like Sutherland, who probably is very close to 200 yards rushing tonight.
So 2nd down and 5 now. It would be huge if the Lakers could hold, battle 3 and out, and get the ball back here before we start the 4th quarter of play. You've still got 3:12 left in the 3rd.
Haven't seen a turnover for a while, and
Nice
pick a pass there.
play.
What a play.
That's number 15 on the play for the Lakers. Dylan Decker puts his big paw up there and just swats Brevin Tyler's pass attempt to the turf. Crowd getting loud at the 3:10 mark of the 3rd quarter. Brevin Tyler now on the option, pitches that out to Sutherland. He's across the 15, up across the 20 to the 23-yard line, and he has got a 1st down for Battle, and that's a nice call on 3rd down right there by Coach Justin Conyers of the Battle Spartans. And I'm surprised that the Lakers secondary and cornerbacks are giving this much cushion. Here's the give to Sutherland. He cuts back inside. He's got good yardage, and he'll be dragged down there, but not until he gets up to the 35-yard line. That's good for 12 yards and another Battle 1st down. He's going to look to his left. He's going to have a quick pass there, and that's Thorpe once again coming up, making a nice tackle from his.
And when you're not getting pressure on the quarterback, well, there you go.
There's the give to Sutherland. A nice job. I'll tell you what, in on the stop, number 78, and also Josh Keys, number 91.
Murdoch really made that play. And again, nothing inside, but they continue to try. And you've got to try it every now and then. But every bit of their success has been outside the tackle box all night. 3rd and 2.
We're back here on Lake TV just in time for the 3rd and 2. Tyler to give to Sutherland. He puts his head down and he stops short of the 1st down for just a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Josh Keys and Aspen Hill in on the stop for the Lakers.
Okay, I said before the break that they wouldn't run inside. They had it set up, William, the wide side of the field. They had overloaded their formation to the right. And once again, and that almost tells me there that if you're running that play on 3rd and 3 or whatever it was, that you're going for it on 4th down, why would you do this?
There's the give to Sutherland. He cuts inside, and that's why. 1st down up to midfield. In retrospect, yeah, not a high percentage play as far as your sheet is concerned, but
I'm Chris Schneider. You're watching a Lake TV Classic Game of the Week from November 7th, 2014, a 2nd-round playoff game between Camdenton and Columbia Battle. The winner of this game went on to win the state championship that year. Now let's get back to the action.
here's the pitch to Nash Sutherland. Outside across midfield. Now outside. He gets outside, shows that great speed before being wrestled down around the 43-yard line. That's another impressive run.
And that was a late shift again, overloading the wide side of the field. Earlier they ran weak side and it got blown up, but the toss sweep and just too many blockers out there for the Lakers to contend with, although they did a better job that time shifting out. They may come back weak side on this again, and they did.
And here is Nash Sutherland. He's got a first down inside the 40. That's another good run, and that's another battle first down, Mike.
Now, Sutherland's put up some huge numbers, William. The first chance I get here, stoppage of play, the next break, I'll add it up. But he's probably well over 200 yards, and he's been the difference in this game. Here's a pick, maybe.
Oh, and in and out of the hands. That's receiver number 4, Javon McQuitty. We've seen him all night long make plays. Really, that's a play I thought he should have made. Here's the give to Sutherland, following the lead block, and he just puts his head down and takes it down to about the 33-yard line. He's got about 4, maybe 5 on the second down carry. Play clock very nearly.
I don't know if he got that away or not. No flag, though.
And here's Tyler now. Oh, Wilsman was in there, almost had the sack. Tyler now upended and gets inside the 30. Really, he could have been sacked behind the line of scrimmage. Some shifty moves, gets all the way inside the 30 and brings up a 4th and 2. He can really scamper.
And that was an impressive run, but that time I think that Battle got a call in their favor. I thought the clock had went to 0 before the snap. Should have been a delay game.
Oh, there's a high snap, and that's the Wildcat, and Camdenton gets a stop they need. Aspen Hill takes him in the backfield. That's Jerry Nelson, your pregame spotlight player, but he did not have his eyes on the snap and bounces in the air, and the Lakers get it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
You know, in a way, William, that was a great play by Nelson. A high center snap on the Wildcat formation. If that gets by him, you not only get the stop, you may get the ball back at midfield. That ball was fired back there on the long snap.
And inside give to Smythe. This time Battle Solid coming. Smythe is able to keep his momentum going and gets about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, great finish to that run. He was stopped cold at the 35, which would have been about a 2-yard pickup. If they can get the sweep to this near side, William, but they'll go up the middle instead.
Josh Martin now tries to bounce outside, cut inside there, and he is going to be taken down. In on the stop is Nelson, and that's going to be for a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. Here's the give to Martin, and he is going to be stopped by Willingham right at that original line of scrimmage, or the line of scrimmage, and that's good for no gain. That'll bring up a 4th down and 7, so not much of a decision here, backed up in your own 40-yard line, inside your own 40. That's a low snap handled by Terry. Nice job to handle. He gets it up and fair caught at the 35-yard line, and that's a really nice job by punter Michael Terry to get that. And Duron Key in on the return. The fair caught made at the 35, and that's where Battle's going to take over, 1st and 10. So they got all day to run this play. Brevin Tyler, of course, the impressive sophomore quarterback. Now look for the blitz as Camdenton shows it. Quick handoff, Sutherland, and that's
nice.
Bottled up, coming off the edge. Ty McDuffie came off the edge and wraps him up in the backfield, and that's a loss of 2 by the Laker. Nice job by the quarterback on the defensive side from the linebacker position.
Yeah, and Justin Murdoch was able to get in there and blow it up as well, too, and allow McDuffie to make the tackle. But the Lakers need all those negative plays they can get here as we're under 7 minutes left in the game.
They're just looking to burn some clock. You'd think they'd let that play clock inside of 5 every time, and it's at 3 right now. They're passing the ball. Tyler now has all day in the pocket, fires, and that's over the head of intended target. Once again, looking for McHenry. He had him with some separation on the comeback route, but an errant throw, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Lakers showing blitz, and they bring it.
Sutherland now got some good yardage, cuts back across, and I think he's close to a 1st down and what could have been just a modest gain. Nash Sutherland does a great job and has it up to about the 44-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th and 1. Needless to say, this is a huge upcoming play in this one.
Yeah, you want to be a coach, make this call.
And here's the punt, and it is a low liner once again. Getting away from it, that kind of takes a Laker bounce sideways. Aspen Hill wanted none of that, so decent punt down to the 27-yard line, and that's where the Lakers will start, 1st and 10.
Yeah, and that ball checked up, William. If that hits end over end, it's going to roll way deep in Laker territory, so a break for the Camdenton Lakers.
Jordan Knight in at quarterback. Here's the inside give to Smythe. He gets good yardage, keeps the legs moving, and he's going to have about 3 yards. He's a tough guy to bring down, didn't he, Mike?
Yeah, and he was very close to running out of the tackle there by Duron Key. Well, a great effort, and he's had a big second half. And you have to say that it was his runs that really keyed the long drive that the Lakers put together to get themselves back into this game.
They're down by 8. Not only do they need a touchdown, they'll then need a 2-point conversion.
And a power I formation, I think, for the first time tonight.
Misdirection. They got Martin outside, and nice job sniffing it out right there, and that's Willingham from the linebacker position. If he gets past that first line, Mike, he has a lot of room. It's going to roll out here is Knight. He's looking for him, and Decker is able to hold on. Yes, and he's got 1st down. Forward progress up to the 39-yard line. Nice job right there by Decker to hold on to that one because he got jarred very tough by the cornerback and does a nice job holding on, Mike.
Yeah, and that's a big 1st down. I thought a little bit of a generous spot. I thought it was a 1st down either way, but the Lakers do move the chains.
Yeah, I thought he caught it closer to the 38 where that 1st down marker was, but they put it all the way up to the 39. That's good for a 1st down, and we'll see what the Lakers do with this fresh set of downs. You've got 3:40 left in the ball game. Knight under center. Josh Martin in at tailback. Carter Williams. Keegan Ray will be the lead blocker. And running into Nelson is Martin, and just a gain of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9.
Well, Josh Martin's really been bottled up here in the second half, William, but 2nd 9 from the 40. The playbook's still open. Plenty of time here for the Lakers, but obviously, even if they can get the touchdown, they'll have to go for 2, but need to get that touchdown first and then worry about it from there.
No doubt. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Let's see if they don't run some kind of play action and look for something in the flat. Alex Wilsman, the tight end, number 90, he's really deceiving because he wears number 90, but...
Well, a busted play, I think, and then
They're going for that long one again. That hangs up there. And what an interception. Reaching up one-handed and pulling it down. I think that's number 28. What a grab right there. That's Zach Topash. We talked about him earlier, and what a play he just made. Camdenton does have 2 timeouts. Here's the give to Sutherland. Decker can't get him. He makes a couple guys miss. We have a flag in Cassidy now. Lucky not to get called for a horse collar. They're going to get the hold on Battle, it looks like, at the point of attack, and this will come back. But very fortunate are the Lakers right there.
Yeah, 10th penalty on the night, and Battle just can't get out of their own way sometimes.
Under center, Brevin Tyler. Here's the give to Nash, and he's going to be taken down right there after a modest gain. And we'll see if
it's going to be procedure, I believe, against Battle.
I would decline here, Mike.
I think I'd be tempted to as well. Let's make sure and see what.
Well, he only got about a yard on the play. Yeah, and Coach Shore says decline, you'd have to. In this situation where the clock is your biggest enemy, should have been another delay of game, Mike, and they should call it. I'll tell you what, it was at 0.
Second and about 26.
Brevin Tyler now.
And we can't get a playoff without a flag here.
No,
I don't know what this was. This was actually the back judge. Pardon me. He wouldn't be calling anything on the defense. Is that an equipment violation of some sort, maybe?
And I'll tell you what, that's against Battle, and they are a thorn in their own side here, Mike. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything they can to give Camdenton an opportunity to get this ball back, and not just get the ball back, but essentially if they can stop him, it should be good field position. They give it to him. He gets outside, and uh-oh, there he goes. Good yardage. His own guy kind of gets in his way. Ty Cunningham, Aspen Hill, in on the stop. That had disaster written all over it when I saw him get to the open field, Mike.
Late shift, and Camdenton will use their second timeout. Late shift, overloaded to the right side, toss sweep, picked up 15.
You wouldn't think they would intentionally stop the clock, but you never know.
They think the clock's more important right now.
Sutherland, and he's going to be bottled up. That's the stop the Lakers needed. Back in the backfield for a couple-yard loss. Coach Shore burns his last timeout. And with 1:46, the Lakers are going to get the ball back with no timeouts and an opportunity to try to score a touchdown, Mike.
To give the Lakers a chance. They may be coming after this punt.
And no one back. Let's hope this takes a Laker bounce. And it does once again. And they're going to get it at about the 35-yard line. And now we got a time. I think you're going to have a delay of game here against the Lakers.
It is.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. And that's only their third penalty of the game, so they've been very disciplined. Good coaching in the break this week. I mean, they were penalized very heavily last week. Coach Shore nipped that in the butt and cleaned it up. But that's a big one here on this possession.
Yeah, it is. On a change of possession, the first play, and get a delay game, that's unusual.
That's a peculiar time to see that come in. So 1st and 15 from their own 30-yard line. 1:33 left. Good pickup block by Martin. Looking for his guy. That's Decker, and falls incomplete close to the near sideline. Terry and Hatfield, top of your screen. And that's the way that McDuffie looks. And, oh, just a great hit on the play, sealing the edge and closing in on that one. That's a great play. Yeah, Battle in this second half has done just that. They've stopped that Laker running game.
Middle of the field's wide open if he can come back to it.
Decker, and that's in and out of the hands. That could have been intercepted by Cole Hinton. And I'll tell you what, Decker really kind of came back to the ball a little early, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 15 and the season on the line. 4th and 15. Here we go. And that's a nice play by number 6. Did he get there early?
No.
Nope, that falls incomplete. Great defensive play by Jerron Key. And I think that's going to wrap this one up. He was looking for his guy Michael Terry, but Key with the defensive play. And I think on that play, Battle is going to find themselves district champions in their first year of being eligible. And hats off to Coach Justin Conyers and his impressive squad.
Clock was a little slow getting started here in Camdenton, but they will have to snap it one more time in their victory formation, and that will be the end of it right here.
Yeah, as Tyler takes that last snap.
What a game. The loss would bring an end to the Lakers' fine season. They finished with an 8-3 record, and as I told you before the game, the winner, Battle, would go on to win the Class 5 state championship that year. The Spartans beat Nixa 25-22 for the title. I'm Chris Schneider. Thank you for joining us for the Slate TV Classic Game of the Week. Be sure to join us again next time.